incredible. Yeah.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, this is the National Football League.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway in Foxborough. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by a late signee this year, their 31-year-old quarterback. It's Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. A shotgun snap for Newton. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl. It's James White. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, Newton. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Intended for
ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Jimmy Ward, their defensive
throwing again. Newton. Incomplete. The linebacker Fred Warner right there on the coverage.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Flush to his right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Jake Bailey.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. Man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Hooking up here with Trent Taylor.
Garoppolo's
give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throw.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
And less than a yard.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And his first carry, he loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base position, one and get them home, the next guy comes through.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Well, the Patriot offense set to take over. The defending champs in the AFC East. They've been the title holders 17 of the last 19 years, 11 in a row. But now this, of course, unlike unlike the others. No number 12 on the field.
Yeah, and it's hard to believe that one player changes the fortunes of an entire division, but Tom Brady's just that player. Although it will be interesting to see, partner, how New England decides to compensate for the loss of him. Is it Jarrett Stidham, who's been on their roster? Or how about Cam Newton, who they signed in the offseason?
And remember, they do return the number 1 defense in the league, so they're solid on that side of the ball. And they have that coach on the sideline who's pretty good as well.
And I think he's going to enjoy coaching a team of which there are actually doubts about for the first time in, let's say conservatively, 15 years.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. His throw incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jake. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Garoppolo again. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
First quarter.
We're scoreless after 1. This is third and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
2 yards.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on third and inches. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
2 yards.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Intended for Kendrick Bourne.
From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
To the 24-yard line.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That'll leave him with a third and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Niners on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's third and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get his running game going.
Niners 3, Patriots nothing.
So a dozen drive CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
New England trying to get a place on offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give. This is Michel. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Sony Michel, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the Niners' 44-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 44 yards, and the Patriots have taken the lead. And there he went quite a ways just to catch that ball. He started out lined up out to the right, caught it on the left side of the field.
So what does that tell us? That there was tremendous protection on that play. Because that's not going to happen very fast to be able to cross all the way from one side of the field to the other. Great job by the offensive line, keeping him upright and plenty of time to find him downfield. And boy, they did it successfully.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10. At their
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
There defensively.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 10 and a 40. Niner 1st down.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was 2nd in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero, Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And all the way down to the 5. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now
ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Newton throwing again. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the score. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's Richie James on the return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Raheem Mostert, 27 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
So conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up and 7.
A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Number 26.
Not much room here as he only gets it to a stop made by Fred Warner, who was the Niners' leading tackler during their run to the Super Bowl last year.
At the 30-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And he rifles one incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45-yard line.
At their own
The 49er off to get this drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
49ers.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The Niners on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This time it's 3rd and 3. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 17-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
He was brought down by...
Well, if the coaching staff job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say try that